Good evening, everyone. I think we should start. We don't have too much time. And we have lots of performers, starting the L1danceFest festival. And this is a mini festival in the festival. For those of you who didn't understand the Katai Lengyel, who sent a video message, she is the organizer of the Frissek Minifestival, the fresh artist, upcoming artist small festival, which is about showing their talents, introducing themselves to the public, to the audience, for the probably some of you for the first time, probably ever. So it was a very strong start that we saw from Piroska. And I would like to say congratulations. It was a captivating performance. And for those of you who didn't understand Hungarian, it was a monologue about how to seduce a man, how to attract them, about little tricks women do to seduce a man or make him fall in love with you. And also it was a very tragic story of a girl who has fallen in love and out of love and was disappointed. And then it was a very, very interesting, intriguing Britney Spears cover at the end. And you had also guest participants. Can you talk about them a little bit? And also about your performance. Did you write your text as well?
Engem fordítanak kell, jó? Nem van, hogy először is megoldattam az alkalmat, hogy én rendeztem ezt a dolgot. És a Piroska színésznő.
She's a director, and Piroska was the actress of the piece.
A szöveget azt Baráti Györgynek köszönhetjük, és ez egy részlet volt az én tavalyi diplomarendezésemről.
The script was written by György Baráti, and it was a detail, a small part of Zsuska's last year's graduation work, performance, yes.
Aztán válaszoltam a kérdéseket.
How about the guests, the performers, the girls who were singing?
Igen, ez egy olyan előadásból volt egy részlet, ami látássérültekkel közösen készült. Színhívőműködésű színészek és látássérültek szerepeltek benne.
The performance was involving visually challenged artists as well as other artists, and it was a cooperation.
És a lányok, akik kiabáltak a végén, köztük az édesanyám is, ők azért vettek részt benne, mert ők is szerepeltek a tavalyi nagy előadásban, és szerettem volna, hogy egy ilyen módon újra tudjuk találkozni egymással.
And the girls who were singing the chorus, among them Zsuska's mother as well, they were also participants of the original performance, and so they wanted to give them the opportunity to be a part of this festival as well. How about let's talk a little bit about your acting. It was really wonderfully elaborated, very ambivalent. I had goosebumps, but I had to laugh. You could evoke very different feelings in the audience. How was your perception of the audience?
Thank you very much. Actually, originally we made it in the House of Professors. It's in the Orsolya Bálint, and we played it was all monologues, also with the people who were guest stars. It was in a big building, and all the people were in separate rooms, and like the audience, eight people together came into one room and watched together each performance. So we did it 6 times in one night, and only there was 8 people. So it was really interesting here, because when I made it originally, it was like only for 8 people, and the room was quite big. but the audience were like sitting like this, and I had contact with each of them, with every of them. And now, actually, I think one time could see so many people the performance, how all together could see at the original performance. So it was really different.
And how did you feel? You probably heard them laughing.
Yes. When we did it in the small rooms, it was really interesting because all the performances was different. Because 8 people, it's not the same, but from among the 8 people, there are like 4 people who came with their wives, or are like older, or in some groups there was a lot of young people, or there were only women. And here it couldn't be so personal because it's just couldn't, because there were a lot more people. But and they couldn't see them so well as I saw them last time. But I liked it a lot.
Okay, I should ask the audience as well. Do you have any questions to them, to Zsuska or Piroska? Anybody would like to give a little feedback to the artist and director? Yeah, okay.
Hogy én ismerem a Zsuskát a színművészetről, és csak hallottam erről a darabjáról, de nem láttam a nagy egészet, és meg is lepődtem, amikor így Piroskáig személyben bejött, és nagyon jó volt az egész, most egy csomó szép dolgot tudnék mondani így Piroskáról is, viszont ami nagyon különlegessé tette szerintem tényleg ezt az egész előadást, hogy igazából sokkoló volt, amikor az a rengeteg nő személybe jött a végén, és így az arcunkba ordított, és hát és igazából azt tette szerintem ezt az egész jelenetet nem csak női jelenetté, hanem uniszexé. Mert hogy igazából ott született meg az a fájdalom, ami akár nőben, akár férfiben benne lehet akkor, hogyha túlésik egy ilyen elszabadásági szakaszon, akkor gyógyszereket kell szedni, amikor bezárják, és aztán amikor újra be kell illeszkedni a társadalomba. Úgyhogy az szerintem egy nagyon jó húzás volt, hogy itt a végére meghívtak őket, és ez nagyon-nagyon erőssé tette még inkább az egészet.
Hol volt a kérdés?
Nem volt kérdés, visszajelzés volt.
Lefordítsam? Igen, so it was not a question, it was rather a feedback about to have all those women in the room and screaming into our faces. That was so dramatic experience, and that made the piece more than feminine, it was more unisex. And it was a very strong experience.
About the song, it's because we were in a smaller room with only 8 people. I never could scream so loudly because in a small room it's just unbreakable. But here that I had room, I could really do anything I wanted to. So I did. With the girls, because in the original performance, the girls were in separate rooms doing their own scenes. For example, 2 of these girls who were here, one of the blind ones, she played the piano and played another Britney Spears song, Oops, I Did It Again. And it was really magical. It was the last piece of the performance, and that girl sat next to the piano, and they sang in 2 voices, I don't know how to say it, in 2 tunes, and it was really nice. So actually Britney Spears was the woman who connected all the pieces together.
Okay, just one more question about your character. How did you invent your character? Could you relate to this woman?
Tehát ami a szerencsés helyzet volt ebben az alkotó folyamatban, az, hogy Baráti Györggyel úgy írtunk, hogy kifejezetten színésznőre írtunk, sokat beszélgettünk előtte arról, hogy kinek mi lenne jó feladat színészileg, és ahhoz képest született a karakter.
Piroskára értek ezt a dalat.
Igen.
During the process of making the performance, they worked together with George Baratti, and they were discussing all the time which actor could play which role. So the role was personally written for Piroska. Okay. Thank you so much and congratulations, and let's go to our next performance, okay?
Okay, just passing.
Hi. You are both here, or no? You are just only one here.
You live in Philadelphia.
Wow.
The residency program, so I'm alone.
And this is why you had to film the performance.
That's why we decided to do this film. So she can be here as well.
And what do you think the difference is between it would have been live performance, or now it is a movie? Let's say it's a movie.
First, it was really strange to see myself in a film, and I was not on the stage and moving, and I felt maybe it's harder because it's like seeing myself like in a mirror. So it was the first time that I did like this.
Yes, it's also a little bit disconnecting with the audience, like it makes us more spectators and we were in a theater. But it was a very funny piece, and you had a great chemistry together. Do you usually work together? How did you make this performance together?
First we had a completely other idea, so it was something like a story, and after we realized it's too difficult, and maybe we should make it much more simple, and that's why the decision became like this, just movement, connection, without talking, but we really wanted to find honest connection, and I think it was maybe 4 hours long, the film, and after it was really hard to make just 4 minutes, but at the end we cut like, when we felt it's something not real, just throw it away. So really wanted to get the moment which is talkable, honest, and like us.
I believe that. You said at one point that I can't do this anymore. Was it naturally coming from you? I can't do this anymore.
Yeah. How we found this movement, it's a secret. We will make a longer piece in March, so hopefully we will use this movement again. And that's why, because we knew why we did this, it was really funny, and it was really hard to keep the poker face. That's why you could see that it was real.
Since you had great fun during the performance,
Yes.
You're also, how much did you discuss, or did you just improvise the whole?
It was improvisation. As I said, that we had a completely other idea, and it was too difficult, and I think in 4 minutes we cannot say too much. And that's why we just said, okay, we need 2 chairs and us, and we just try out what will happen, and we did like this.
Thank you very much, it was great, thank you. And looking forward to see the whole performance. Thanks. And let's go to the next performer. Adam?
Hi.
Hi. I read that this was your first public performance.
Yeah, it was.
And you have been making music for a long time? Or?
Yeah, it's 4 or 5 years now. Basically, I make music for dance performances and films, short experimental ones. And I'm a room musician, so usually I'm making music in my room, so I don't go out with my music. So yeah, this was the first public performance. Yeah.
This is why you were in the dark at the beginning?
Yeah, maybe it was also, but it also had something to do with the music at the beginning, that kind of ambient floating something that was. I like that there's just a light in the music. It starts something there and with that.
And then you came out to the light and started playing, you played different themes. The first was a more moody, melodic theme, and I also had the feeling as if I was watching a movie, like a black and white movie, like a long train travel or crossing a cityscape. Maybe some people from the audience can tell what they felt or what they saw during the music performance, if you had any images in your mind.
I saw that how many times do he play during the day or week?
You mean practicing? Yeah, maybe I could, yeah.
We should make a marathon for you.
Yeah, that would be nice, yeah. Thanks.
So the feedback was that the lady thought that he could play this song endlessly. But then there was a very dramatic change where you used distorted sounds. What was in your mind when you had this very big change?
It has a title. It's called "This Is How We Reach Out Together." It's basically a sad love song about platonic love. It's a fiction. This is how we reach out together, but we never reached out together, so this is just a fiction. I felt that there has to be like something leveling up with that distorted way.
It was like a solo in a guitar song. It was a very different part. But then you got back to the end, and it was very round. And you got back to this very fluent, very melodic, and also this passing rhythm. And I think it was very enjoyable. But it was also making me think what journey you took us through with this great change in the middle. It was a big height, and then you go back to the beginning.
Yeah, but I usually like this kind of classical dramatic of songs, like going up to somewhere and then get back to calm down or something. I just like it.
Okay, thank you and congratulations, and I hope this is your first and not your last performance.
Thank you.
And we're going to see you more often in public.
Thank you very much.
Anybody feedbacks and something you would like to share with the artist? Also with somebody? Or okay, we should move on to the next performance. It's your turn.
No, it's yours. You confront.
Congratulations. It was a wonderful performance, amazing physical skills and also great ambience. And you had a great applause from the audience. They liked your piece a lot. I read this was a part of a complete piece as well, so it was a full performance as well, and you performed a part of it now.
Yeah, the original piece is about 25 minutes, so we did shortcut about 10 minutes. We put out some small passages, small moments, and we push everything together. So it was a bit like too quick for us, and the audience was really nice, so we were like in the backstage and we were like, oh, we want to continue the performance, but it was already over. So yeah, the whole piece is about 25 minutes.
So you didn't cut one part, you danced it together into 10 minutes, like concentrated the performance, the essence of the performance.
No, we cut some parts, like there's much more things. And we cut it. It was normal speed, it wasn't faster than normal, and just we throw away some material.
Okay. For the ones who don't speak French, what is the French text about? Just short. Is it a literary text?
The piece was created in Czech Republic, in Brno, so the audience was not understanding the text, so we didn't create the text in order to be understood. It's more for us some kind of music, some kind of taking the. For me, of course, I'm French, so there are some pictures I create, some remembrance, but it's not really important to know what is inside, and we prefer to let the imaginary of each one to think what could be inside.
It sounded wonderful, actually. So, what was this powder that you were using on stage? The powder.
You mean the white thing?
Yes.
Okay. It's a gypsum. Gips. Gypsum.
And can you tell about it more? Why did you use it?
Why? Or sorry?
Why did you use it?
Oh well, because when this project was making, me was thinking about I don't know a lot of things, and then we choose some costumes and scene, and it was so big and so complicated. We had colorful costumes and everything, and then some scenographer came and she told me like, why do you think that this big thing will work? Just put the easiest clothes and take this white powder, and then it starts to be like
It's very interesting. It's like a cloud around you.
yeah, it stays in the air. We tried with the flower, with the other materials, but nothing stays in the air like it gives.
Well, we have to cut it short in a minute. You were. Okay.
Ask a question now?
Yeah, you can ask it now. Yes. Yes.
Guys, the performance was amazing, and there's some of us here in the audience who have been doing contact improvisation for quite a while, and you use some movements that are quite contact-like, and we had this question whether you would like to come and give a workshop about the acrobatics.
Wait a second, please. For this moment, I lost it. Yeah, we could come. We do workshops. Right now, we do a week lessons in Brno with the acrobatics, clowns, and I can give you this.
Okay, so this is how we can contact you.
Yeah, there is my website, and you can check. I think everyone can take if you want.
I left it here. So there is my website and my mail, and we do it Florent workshops as well in contact improvisation, physical theater, clowns. So it's okay for you.
Thank you.
You are original dancers or acrobats?
We did study in Brno in clowns and physical theater atelier led by Pierre Nadeau, who was here on the festival a few years ago actually. And yeah, it's like acting, not the classical acting, like in physical way, clowns acting and contemporary dance style also. It's mixed of things.
And what was the concept of the relationship of the two characters?
These characters, when we started making this piece, we did a lot of improvisations, like 40 hours, and we was concentrating on, we had some themes in the improvisation, and then we was concentrating where is like organic and mechanics, like how could be connected in one body, where how the body could be like a machine in some way, but still organic, like don't need to follow the instructions of what machines do, but take decisions itself. And yeah, it was what we are thinking about when we're making this piece.
Thank you very much. Any more questions, please?
This performance was good and specific because I forgot the technique, I forgot the acrobatic, I forgot everything, just moving harmony, and it was talking about the feelings and the men, how they can live together. It was magic, not acrobatic, not for that. No, I don't want it. It was very, very, very good.
Somebody feedback?
I would have a question to you. You said it's a shortened version of a long performance. Do you take performance in Brno? Is it planned to take the whole performance in the future in Brno?
You mean right? We go tomorrow. After tomorrow, we play in Ichin. It's North Bohemia. It's not. It's I don't know. It's in Czech. So or you can, if you take this card, there is also dates of the shows. So you can check it where we're gonna do.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I have a question as well. So now in this performance, there were some improvisative parts as well, or it was a full choreographed piece now?
The piece, there is more space in the piece for the improvisation, the feelings, and the details. Today there was almost everything choreographed because of the. When we have the 22 minutes, there is more space for exploring in the situation, staying a bit, discovering new feelings, new things happening, but now it was really almost everything written.
Anybody else? Okay, thank you for your attention and thank you for the performance, for this wonderful start of Kritikai Festival, and we hope to catch you later here. And who would like to discuss something or give feedback, you can meet the artists later in the breaks or after the evening, the last performance. And so we have a few more minutes to relax, and then we go upstairs to see the next performance the choreography of MAKT and with the solo of Benjamin Jarrett. See you there.